forgot I'd left, until I found my love in a stranger's eyes. I wouldn't trade that thrill for anything. All I wanted was to find myself, so I had to hide. And I said, how long did I live without you? How long, how long? He said, don't you worry, don't you cry, let's make love all day, all night. I've been waiting for you all your life, let's make love all day, all night. I wandered down a darkened path, and I learned to make my way alone. I learned to fight, I learned to run, learned that every road led straight back home. And he said, how long did you think you'd live without me? How long, how long? Woo! Don't you worry, don't you cry, let's make love all day, all night. I've been waiting for you all your life, let's make love all day, all night. And I said, how long did I live without you? He said, you just needed time. And baby, isn't that the thrill of being alive? Remembering all the love you left behind. He said, don't you worry, don't you cry, let's make love all day, all night. I've been waiting for you all your life, let's make love all day, all night. Knew you were coming back home tonight, so I bought us a bottle of sweet red wine. Let's raise a glass to space and time, and let's make love all day, all night. 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 Thank you. How does it sound out there? Does it sound good? Okay, you can understand what I'm saying? Okay, cool. I got feedback a couple concerts ago that I had too much reverb on my voice, which as a singer, I love reverb. But because my lyrics sometimes kind of are like a little rap-ish, the reverb was like reverbing back, and then it was getting in the way of all the words so people couldn't understand it, so thank you. So, this next one is actually one of my more recent songs, and I really haven't played it very much. I've only played it one time live, so this is only the second time. Ooh! Oh, you guys are fun. This is great. It's kind of about this jumping off point that I came to with relationships, with romantic relationships in particular, that I just realized that there is a sacredness to waiting. And that's true for all dreams that you hope will come true, right? Like sometimes the most loving thing you can do in service of that dream is to let go of your just like desperation for it to be true and just wait. And it can be one of the hardest things ever. So this next song is called Labor of Love. You walk ahead and open the passenger door. I'm an independent woman and I don't need your help. But I can't deny somewhere inside that it feels right. It feels nice. The curve of your silhouette as you curled up on the couch. The space it makes awaits the puzzle piece of me and only me. And in the kitchen we were dancing to 90s R&B. And I never but I always loved the groove. Never liked the way you spoke to me, but God, did I love you. I don't know why time keeps passing by while I'm still holding out for all the changing you promised you'd do. It's the ache of the waiting, that's the labor of loving you. You said that love is not a feeling, it's a choice we make. Then you choose to puff your chest and build the walls I couldn't climb. Sometimes loving right looks kinda like a teary-eyed goodbye. And one love is forever and the rest are lessons learned. But what if the final lesson is to wait for love's return? I don't know why time keeps passing by while I'm still holding on to all the changes you promised you'd do. It's the ache of the waiting, that's the labor of loving you. Loving you. The second hardest thing is to get up off your knees and finally leave. Build a lighted house, live in it without a guarantee that you'll see that light and finally want to come home to me. I don't know why time keeps passing by while I'm still holding out for all the changing you promised you'd do. It's the ache of the waiting, and I've done my own changing. It's the ache of the waiting, and I've done my own changing. It's the ache of the waiting, that's the labor of loving you. You walk ahead and open the passenger door. Thanks. Thank you. I love concerts. Yeah, I love live music. I love seeing it. I love making it. Man, we really survived that drought during the pandemic. That was challenging, I think, for everybody who loves music. I mean, it was challenging for everybody, obviously, but I'm getting ready to play a song I don't want to play yet. So, Susan Clark, thank you so much for your intro. I don't know where you are right now. Where's Susan? Thank you for the intro. Hi. I just want to say thanks for the intro. And during the intro, Susan mentioned this song. It's called The Love Song of Everything. And I don't know about y'all, but when I first got into spirituality, which was only like 10 years ago for me, so I know I'm a lot younger than I look. I'm 34, okay, before any of you start to be like, oh, when you were like 8. I'm 34. So I discovered Center for Spiritual Living in Columbus, Ohio, like 10 years ago. And man, I grew up in a non-religious, non-spiritual household. So when I found CSL, I was like, these are my people. Yes. I was like, I am home. And then I took that big bowl of Kool-Aid and I drank the whole thing. And And I'm glad that I did. I think that's part of the spiritual path. You know, you really, really get just super into it, and you kind of latch on to some of these concepts, and then you get further down the road, and you're like, oh yeah, concepts. That's actually not it. It's not concepts. It's beyond concepts. But one thing that I really latched onto was how CSL really emphasizes the relationship with nature and the imitation of nature, and how ideally we would flow like water and be rooted like a tree and warm everybody with our radiance like the sun and all that stuff. And so I was like, oh, I'm totally going to be that, and I'm like a nature girl, and I just like started running barefoot through the woods all the time, and I was like, nature, I love you, nature, and I want to be just like you. And then, like, during this period when I started having insomnia, which, by the way, was like, I only recently have I healed from the insomnia, so this was back like right before the pandemic, and I started following this account on Instagram called Nature is Metal. And I don't know, does anybody in this room follow that account? Does anybody? No, don't. Horrible things happen in nature, and you wouldn't know if you just looked at the beautiful, pictures that CSL puts on all their websites, And so, but what I had to reckon with in this process of reckoning with my darkness, that was one thing where I was like, is that also me? Is all those awful, ruthless things that nature does in and of itself also me? And the answer is yes, which as a perfectionistic, goody two-shoes people pleaser was a real disappointment. But I'll talk about that later. So, but this song is it's just about how everything in nature is a reflection of us. And most noticeably, well, I'll say it is a reflection of us, but also a reminder of who we are, and most noticeably that our breath, our inhales and exhales, which are with us all the time, are kind of like this love song that's being sung constantly on our behalf. Can you tell I'm just a total romantic softie? It's a gift and a curse. Okay, I'm a Cancer. What can I say? So you have a part for this song. It's very easy. It just goes like this. Just breathe. I don't want to give words to this. Anything you have to interpret will only eclipse the heart of it. I just want to send it in sound with a wavelength clarity. Ooh, nothing I could ever say will resonate the same way that this love does in me. Inhale, exhale, breathe. Somewhere in the beat of your heart, there I am. And somewhere underneath all the war-torn believing, there you have always been. It's something like a melody, it's something like a song, and it sings itself and it's never wrong. Oh, everywhere it plays for me, it's always on repeat. It's the love song of everything. Inhale, exhale, breathe. Let's do it again. It's not just there in my body. It's not just there in the thoughts that I think. It's there in the roots, in the skies and the seas, in the eyelids, the irises, the wind and the wings, in the will be, the ever was, Inhale. Exhale. Thank you. Thank you. This is so special. I'm a musician in many capacities. Back in Ohio, where I live, I play for cocktail hours at bars and stuff where nobody cares about what I'm saying, and I sing Bob Dylan and Joni Mitchell and Taylor Swift, and I'm just like the soundtrack to people's lives, and I like that. Like, that's cool, but this is really special to get to connect through the words that I've written, and so thank you for being here and for listening. I'm going to thank y'all like 8,000 times tonight, so yeah, thank you. Beep, beep, beep. I tune because I care. All right. Yeah, you're welcome. It's the right thing to do, really. Ethically. Oh, no. Well, this next song is about my release, my escape from my perfectionism and people-pleasing personality. I guess I'll say by applause, how many people in here are recovering people-pleasers? Yes! Be proud. Yes. Something that I really had to come to terms with, and I'm sorry for all the people who just clapped if you haven't realized this yet, but people pleasers are the most manipulative people in the world. But really, I recognize that I was always a compliant child, and that followed me through my whole life. And it was only up until a few years ago that I realized that the purpose in always saying yes, even when I want to say no, and always smiling, even if I'm infuriated, and all that stuff, is to try to control your perception of me. I want you to believe that I don't have a shadow, that I am not human, that indeed I am an angel from above. And, well, it's just not true. It's just not true. And so I started employing this practice of setting boundaries and saying no. And if you're a recovering people pleaser, you probably know that when you start to do that, a lot of people fall off in your life. I'm hearing yes. And I think there's a couple reasons for that. I think one is because they're jealous, because they don't have boundaries either, and they really hate that you do. And I think also because they were probably exploiting you when you didn't have boundaries. And then I think the other thing is, especially if those people who fall off or they get upset are older, sometimes I think older folk, let me be careful here. Okay. I'll just say human beings, as they grow, don't always get out of this habit. And so they look to the younger generations to fulfill the dream of perfection that they weren't able to fulfill. And so they try to live vicariously through the goodness of the younger people. And then when the younger folk disappoint them, they're like, you were my last hope, because I already made a bunch of mistakes, and I know who I am, and I suck. So what's up with you? How come you weren't perfect? And I got that energy from some people. So anyway, I dedicated several months to just doing things that, maybe I was like only scared to do because I was afraid of people thinking that of me, of being disappointed in me. And I will say that I did some things that I regret, which is great, because now I really can look back and be like, okay, I am living a full life. Because if you don't have regrets and you don't make mistakes, I don't know what you're doing. Okay, you must be dead inside. So that's what this song is about. I've been going around saying that I'm preaching the gospel of the holy dirt. And yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks. So this song is called Clean. I've been told that I become cold-hearted mostly by those who borrowed my coat and then watched me freeze. It's been said that she was a sweet, sweet girl, and then she went stale and went off the rails, and now she can't get clean. Clean, pure, sure as the American dream, but it wasn't what it seemed. And now I'm dancing, dancing in the sunlight, bright as the day I came. Mud on my hands and marks on my record and a heart that's been reclaimed. And if all those mistakes and all those regrets were the price of freedom, then, well, I bow my head to the holy dirt and pray I'm never clean again. I got ghosts in every state across the country. Lovers and friends liked me better when I would play their stupid games. But I got tired of telling the tales of black and white when it became clear everyone's a hero and a victim and a villain and a lover, all the same. Clean, a nice little slice of Miss American pie. But I was dying on the inside. And now I'm dancing, dancing in the sunlight, bright as the day I came. Mud on my hands and marks on my record and a heart that's been reclaimed. And if all those mistakes and all those regrets were the price of freedom, then, well, I bow my head to the holy dirt and pray I'm never clean again. Clean like a PG-13 film scene, preteen magazine, pageant queen. Clean like the good girl I was, could have been loved if I wasn't such a human being. I was a canvas, porcelain blank. You held the brushes and the pastel paints, left out the dark brown, black and gray, trying to make me into something that you never became. Well, it's only when you got a sunny day in mind that you curse at the clouds for just hanging in the sky. Why do you curse me? What kind of pawn was I? Some kind of surrogate to finally get your perfect life? Did you ever think, baby, it ain't meant to be? Perfection ain't nothing but an errant dream, sold to us to benefit the mighty and high. And I bet Jesus screamed, and I bet Gandhi lied. And we're all made of earth, we're all made of salt. Everybody's got dirt and it's no one's fault. We didn't ask for winter and we can't kill the night, so don't crucify me just 'cause you can't handle life. That's right, it was a clean joke, biggest hoax of the Western mind. And I ain't falling for it twice. And now I'm dancing, dancing in the sunlight, bright as the day I came. Mud on my hands and marks on my record and a heart that's been reclaimed. And if all those mistakes and all those regrets were the price of freedom, then, well, I bow my head to the holy dirt, 'cause I know its power and I know its worth, and I lay prostrate on the sacred earth and pray I'm never clean again. Thank you. Thank you. Is Susan still in that room back there? Yes, she's back there. Okay, what time is it? Someone tell me. Okay, yeah, so like 5 minutes till intermission. Great, I have one more tune. So and then we'll take an intermission, yes? Cool, so, yes, so I will be a businesswoman, and I will, on behalf of myself and also of the center, direct you over to this corner over here in which there are a couple of things. there's a jar for donations for funding the Solid Grounds Cafe series. So insert some dollar bills or $100 bills in there so that more musicians like me can participate in such things. Yes? And so that more people like you and people maybe who won't be able to put anything in that jar can still come and hear songs and be uplifted and be transformed. So you are sponsoring the transformation of others when you do that. For me in particular, I'm over there with my merch table, and that is a big way that artists make money these days. I will give you my little spiel about streaming, which is that we make 5/1000th of a cent for each stream. So my stuff has been on streaming for 10 years, and I have made $1,500. Yes. So coming to my merch table boutique and buying a sweatshirt or a t-shirt or anything does wonders to support what I do. This is what I do for a living. I tour all around. Started in Ohio 2 weeks ago, have come all the way here, and I'll be going out to Southern California by the end of March. So please be generous and support what this whole enterprise is about, me and Rio Grande Center for Spiritual Living. Okay, I can't do it. That was bad. I'm so sorry. I should have been able to do that in Spanish. I did Duolingo for like 3 years. Anyway, so I came to a point in my journey where I could tell that my brain was like, it wouldn't give up on this idea that if I could just be this thing or do this thing or find this thing or have this thing, that then I would be enlightened, or then I would be in union with God, or then I would be happy and no pain would ever come to me. And I was like, I know that my brain is trying to tell me to just go in another direction and make up some other lie about it, you know, like go to the gym more and then you'll be happier. Like, okay. And in reality, what I really needed was a leap of faith to kind of put these concepts away and dethrone them, and to rein myself in and become more in alignment with the present moment, which is something that we talk about all the time in CSL and Unity. And but it does require a leap of faith. How many of you, by applause, have come to this point in your spiritual journey before? Yeah, it's like concepts just don't do it anymore. I want the juicy stuff. And so this is a song about a leap of faith, and you will see my acting degree, my bachelor's in theater, come into play here. So here we go. Another day goes by, will I say yes to myself? Or will I hide in my mind and leave my soul on the shelf? Another moment drifts and I'm rifling in the past. It's just more time that I won't get back. Oh, and I know there's an open door. Well, there's only one way to go. And my mind said, honey, don't be dumb. But everything in my body said, jump. There was a love between my feet and solid ground. Now every footprint I make is a romance fading out. But there is a lesson in every barefoot summer fling, and it's that true love was always meant to turn your feet to wings. Oh, and I've never felt the sky before. I wonder Well, there's only one way to go. And my mind said, honey, don't be dumb. There was only one way to go. And my mind said, honey, don't be dumb. But everything in my body said, jump. Thank you so much. We'll take a short little break and be back soon. Go get a refreshment, and I'll see you at the merch table.
Jesse Powers, everybody. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Woo! We are grateful you're here. Woo! So we clicked on the lights because I wanted to look for somebody. This is a special night. It's a big celebration. This is our first night here, and yeah, it's very exciting. Oh, there she is. Oh, I see her.
So it
Okay.
took a lot of people to make this happen. And so if you had anything to do with moving us from one place to another, or the beautification of this space, or the technology hookup, stand up.
Or the removal of other things in another place. Yes, there's a lot of you in here. Yes, yes. Woo!
So we want to thank you all. But for tonight, there's one person that we're going to celebrate in particular, because not only did they do a lot, but it is I think it's like the 10th anniversary of their 21st birthday. So Laura, would you stand up? Come on up. And if we can just sing a rousing round of happy birthday, then you'll be able to go back there and get more treats and coffee.
I can't get that one. Well, for those of you who can't tell what's going on, it's a heart made out of little tiny cupcakes. To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Laura. Happy birthday to you. So Laura has been, in addition to all the people who have done all kinds of work, Laura has been the eyes of design in this process. So, yes, and she's also sometimes been the voice of sanity. So we have truly appreciated her presence. Woo! Thank you. So there are more refreshments in the back and some coffee, and please take a few minutes and enjoy. right, solid grounds. Are you thinking about hearing some more music? Okay, a few of you are. Are you thinking about hearing more music? All right. All right. Hey, we want to share a couple things with you. You want to tell them about the books?
But not tell them.
You're not telling them. Okay. I thought I was going to pawn it off. In the back.
I'll tell them, but not till they're quiet. You tell them whatever else you're telling them.
Oh, okay. Whoa, there went the lights. Well, thank you all for being here. It's a great celebration tonight. We're very excited. I know that Susan will share a bit before we're over with who's coming next. And if you haven't visited the merch table, there is something for everyone. She's very wise. She has different things, all different things. So don't think that because you don't want a CD or you don't want a sweatshirt that she doesn't have anything for you, because that's not true. So we want to tell you a little bit about our books in the back.
All right, so this is really important, so I need everybody to listen.
Listen up.
That's my brother over there. He's taking care of me. All right, so what we want you to know, though, is that we're so excited to have moved to this new space and into this new community. And one of our intentions is to serve the community by opening up a free library outside and a free pantry. So there's some canned goods and things for people to take that don't have that. And so all of the books you see around the back and underneath the platform over in the front, they are all by donation. If you see a book you like, feel free to take it. And there's not a basket over there, but I know that I see Karen standing there, and she's the most on it. So I know she'll get a basket or something to put your donation in, but those donations will go towards buying the free library thing to go outside with the books and the pantry on it. So just know that as you donate through those books, you too are feeding the community, and we're just so grateful. So thank you. Thank you.
And there's everything you could want back there in books, so don't be shy. So thank you so much. Where is Jess? There she is. There she is. Okay. Well, let's give Jessie Powers another round of applause and welcome her back.
Oh, okay.
You're on.
Yeah, here I am.
Okay, she was busy at the table, I think.
I was. Thank you for making me busy at the table. Appreciate that. All right, so, oh man, this is when we take an intermission, I always am like, oh my gosh. Hallelujah. Okay, we're okay. All right, here we go. And we're back. I think I'm actually gonna start with a cover. Oh no! Oh God! So I had the great honor and pleasure and challenge this past year of participating in a pretty big concert for a philanthropic choir in Columbus, Ohio called the Harmony Project Choir. I would look them up if you have never heard of them. They are amazing. They are 500 people who put on a very big concert every year called the Concert for Humanity. And it's always really, really meaningful. And they usually do it in some kind of stadium or, arena, Coliseum arena. And this past year, their theme was freedom. And the director called me up because he remembered me from a contest that I did like 9 years ago. And he was one of the judges, and he said, I immediately thought of you. We're looking for this one spot in the concert where one person is singing, and that's it. And I was like, in a stadium? He was like, yeah, well, it's an arena, so there's going to be like 10,000 people there. And I was like, okay, well, I'm definitely saying yes to that. And I had already had a trip planned with my siblings, and so I had to go late. I was like, sorry, guys, I'll meet you in Rome. So I played for 10,000 people in an arena, and then I hopped on a plane to Rome. That was so fun. It really was. It was like, what a crazy life this is. But anyway, so they asked me to play this one particular song. It's a Bob Dylan tune, and they had heard my version of it, and they really loved it. So I'll play it for you here. They say everything can be replaced, that every distance is not near. Of every man that put me here, and I see my light come shining from the west unto the east. Yeah, sing along. Any day now, I shall be released. They say every man needs protection. They say every man must fall. But I swear I see my reflection somewhere high above this wall. And I see my light come shining from the west unto the east. Any day now, I shall be released. Ooh, any day now. Any day now. There yonder stands a man in this lonely crowd, a man who swears he's not to blame. All day long I hear him crying out loud, calling out that he's been framed. And I see my light come shining from the west unto the east. Any day now, I shall be released. I see my light come shining from the west unto the east. Any day now, I shall be released. Any day now, I shall be released. Thank you. Thank you. So, did everybody get some snacks? Yeah, that's good. I forgot to say at the beginning, which I usually do because this will end up being a distraction. I broke my finger about 4 weeks ago, so we're on the mend. I was in a splint like full time for a while there, but I'm not anymore. And so that's what this is, in case you were wondering. In case it was making you think about it instead of the lyrics that I was singing. So this next song is it's kind of like, I think when we get to that point where we're kind of riding on faith a lot more than we used to, and maybe we're kind of disillusioned about ourselves and maybe about the world, which I think a lot of us feel kind of disillusioned right now. Like, we don't know what the heck is going on anymore. And some people are like, yes, this is awesome. And some people are like, no, this is awful. And what kind of weird parallel universe are we living in? And so this is just about waking up in the morning, and regardless of whether or not you know what the heck is going on anymore, declaring that it's a beautiful day. Yes. So I've got a couple of things to teach you here so you can sing along. So I'll teach you the second part first and the first part second. So the second part is really easy. It goes like this. Everybody get up. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Sing that. Everybody get up. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Oh, that was great. You guys are like a beautiful choir. Let's go on the road together. Okay, and then the first part, on the count of 3, I would like you to give me your most primal and satisfying huh. Yeah, just like bring it up from your gut, you know? Summon the darkness within. Okay, so on the count of 3, ready? It's very important that you tune into the hive mind so that you can all do it all at the same time, okay? We'll practice. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. That was really powerful. Let's try the timing one more time. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. That was it. There we go. All right. You only get 2 chances to do that, so give it all you got. I wake up early to the morning sun. I don't know how it does it every day. It rises up and then it falls again. Born only to die away, yeah. Look in the mirror and I see myself. I don't know how I do it every day. Standing on this big blue rock, not knowing what I'm doing here. Still believing there's a reason, keep on keeping on my way. Each time I open my eyes, well, that's when I get to decide how I am gonna show up and show out in this life. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Everybody get up. That was pretty good. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Sing it. Everybody get up. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Keep singing. Everybody get up. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Everybody get up. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Look at the clock, it's running day and night. Got no control in those little clock hands. A little soldier just marching through time. I'm so glad I am not a clock, I am alive and I can choose to dance each time I open my eyes. Well, that's when I get to decide how I am gonna show up and show out in this life. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Everybody get up. Beautiful. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Everybody get up. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Everybody get up. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Everybody get up. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Oh, get up, get up, get up, and be grateful. I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, and I am thankful. Get up, oh, get up, get up, and be grateful. I'm up, and I'm ready to play. Yeah, everybody, get up. Why? 'Cause it's a beautiful day. Everybody get up, oh, 'cause it's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah. Everybody get up, oh, 'cause it's a beautiful day. Everybody get up, oh, 'cause it's a beautiful day. Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to take a moment to shame all of you because no one got up. Thank you. One person got up. You get a prize. And you get a car. Only you. Anyway, no, it's fine. It's okay. Sometimes I have to shame in the middle of the song so it becomes a dance party, but there's not a lot of room in here, so that's why I didn't do it. So how many of you have something that you, okay, I won't make you raise your hand. By applause, how many of you have something that you know right now that you need to forgive yourself for because you've been beating yourself up for a long time about it? Okay, so we only have like half the crowd has a guilty streak. That's cool. That's good. I mean, unless you're just lying and you're repressing it, which is not good. This song is about forgiveness, and there's a cool story attached to it. Also, I want to say that I was alerted in the intermission that this is not just a Center for Spiritual Living crowd, that this is a whole Albuquerque Rio Rancho community crowd, and that makes it like even cooler. Yeah, so sorry, I've kind of been talking in a little bit of the lingo of CSL, Center for Spiritual Living, and maybe y'all don't all know exactly what that experience is, so I'm going to try to adjust my lingo a little more. But this next song came to me during this time of my, relating to darkness, and I had made this promise to myself for a few months I was going to do anything that scared me. So if I had an idea and the only reason I wasn't going to do it is because I was scared, then I would go for it. I'd run straight into the fear. And this was right before the pandemic. I found out that my neighbor was an educator at a men's state prison. And I was like, I really want to play music for those guys, but it sounds terrifying. I was like, all right, here we go. So I asked Pam, I said, Pam, can I go into your classroom and play music for your guys? And she said, oh my gosh, yes, very enthusiastic. And she was like, I'll just have to send you some paperwork to sign. And I was like, okay. And then I started getting all this paperwork. Yeah, I hear all the laughter, y'all know. I started getting all this paperwork, and it was like, awful things are, it's possible awful things will happen to you. It's not our fault. Sign here. And I was like, okay. And I was like, I'm still going to do it. And then weeks go by, and 2 days before I was going to play, Pam and I are in conversation, and she just as an aside, she's like, by the way, there's no guard on the floor where you're going to be. And I was like, what? And it's like an open classroom like this. There's nothing. So she was like, don't worry though, I wear this button around my neck, and if something happens, someone will come running in 10 seconds. And I was like, do you know what can happen in 10 seconds, Pam? And anyway, so there was a lot of fear to overcome, but I did do it, and I was really, really grateful that I did it. Yeah. As you can imagine, it was a deeply impactful experience, and obviously brought a lot of humanness to my perception of those who are incarcerated. And I actually wish that everybody could have that experience. I got to look these guys in the eyes, and I got to learn their names, and learned a lot of their stories. I learned some of their crimes. They were pretty scary. And they asked me questions, I asked them questions. We talked about dreams. There was a blind guy in there, and he was telling me this really cool story about a lot of the time when he wakes up, he can't tell if he's in the actual world, the sound is from his dream, or if it's from the real world, because he can't see. So he gets the reality of his dreams and the reality of the physical world intertwined. And yeah, so we were having all these really great conversations, and I played about 45 minutes worth of music. And when I got to this song, I was really lucky that there were several guys in the classroom who were willing to be vulnerable and show some emotion, which is pretty awesome for, dudes in prison, because it's a vulnerable place to do that. And I thought, wow, I was crying too. And I thought, this song is about forgiveness. And when these guys get out of prison, then they have to get out of prison. And I thought, how many of us live in this mental prison every day of these mistakes that we've made? And, you know, how much self-love it's going to take for the things that they've done to forgive themselves for that. And it was just a really powerful moment. And then the end of the story is a couple weeks later, Pam comes to my door with a notebook of handwritten letters from all the guys. Every single one of the guys wrote me a letter, and the ones who were just learning how to write got assistance from someone else, and some of them were translated out of Spanish. It was really special, and I always tell this part. There was one letter from a guy who said, sorry. He said, when I get out of here, I'm going to come to one of your shows, and I'm going to bring my whole family, and I'm going to point to you on the stage, and I'm going to say, her, she's the one that made us feel human again. So I read that letter when I forget why I do what I do. So I just invite y'all to think of something you know you need to forgive yourself for, and let's let it go together. So many years I've hidden, so many lies I've told, the ignorance of youth, or a woman too afraid of truth. So many things mistaken, so much guilt I hold, buried alive, a weight on my chest, stole my breath and I went cold. But how I long for the warmth of love, for the softer side of me. The time is now, I shall be free. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive, I forgive, I forgive, I forgive myself for everything. Expectations shattered, promises unkept. So many times I swore I'd change. Years go by and I'm still the same. And how I long for tenderness and grace at my own hands. I am the one, I understand. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive, I forgive, I forgive, I forgive myself for everything. Hey. Such a slow erosion, seemed that hope and trust were just another couple illusions. But somewhere deep inside I realize I am worthy. I am somebody who can be relied on. So I'm gonna put my faith in me. I'll put my faith in me once again. Oh, it's some kind of redemption. I'll put my faith in me. I put my faith in me once again. Oh, it's some kind of redemption. I forgive myself. I forgive, I forgive, I forgive myself for everything. And now it's your turn. So you can sing out loud or you can sing to yourself. But whatever that thing was, let it go now. And if you've already let it go, then think of another thing, because I know you have one. Here we go. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. Really let it go. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. Keep going. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. Just you. For everything. For everything. Thank you. Thank you for doing that with me. I know that's real vulnerable, but I appreciate it. I think healing in community is really important, and sometimes we can let go of things and heal with others when we can't do it by ourselves for some weird reason. So, thanks for doing that. You're welcome. So, now we're totally going to switch gears. How many of you have read The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz? We got some people in here. Okay, pop quiz. What is the first agreement? Be impeccable with your word. That's it. Good job. What about the second one? I'm hearing a lot of them. What's the second one? Don't take things personally. Yes. Number 3? Don't make assumptions. That's right. And number 4? Always do your best. Yes. So the Center for Spiritual Living has a young adult chapter, and we do these retreats every year. And I was the musician a couple years in a row, and one of the workshops that was given was on the 4 agreements, and so I wrote this song for it. And I think it's just a good basis for living. I love that book. So now, I don't claim to be a person who is good at writing songs that people can learn immediately, nor do I claim to be a person who is good at crafting songs that people can even repeat very well, even if I'm giving you the lyrics and then you're immediately supposed to repeat them. Why? I don't know. So we're just going to stumble through this together, and it'll be really fun, and we can all laugh at ourselves. And you can laugh at me for writing a song like this. So you just repeat after me, and I'll try to point at you and make it easy. Here we go. I use my words impeccably. I speak my truth, and I say what I mean. That's right, and the chorus. These 4 things I promise to me. My life is getting better with these 4 things. You'll get it by the end. These 4 things I promise to me. My life is getting better with these 4 things. I don't take things personally. I know it ain't usually about me. I don't assume, 'cause you know what that means. Won't make an ass out of you and me. And the chorus, these four things I promised to me. My life is getting better with these four things. These four things I promised to me. My life is getting better with these four things. I do my best on the daily, 'cause the world needs more excellent. See, that's right. And the chorus, these four things I promised to me. My life is getting better with these four things. These four things I promised to me. My life is getting better with these four things. We did it. We did it together. Good job. Okay, I think I've got 4 more. Is that good? Is that good timing wise? Okay, cool. So I think I just came to the point on my path where I recognize that a lot of these ancient teachings are really right, and that what I think most of us are here to do is to get the heck out of our own way and to just simply let love shine through, to let the light of something greater come through us and act as us, and to be that light in the world. And so last Christmas, gave you my heart. Last Christmas, 2024, I was invited out to Houston to take part in a Christmas concert out there. And the theme for the Christmas concert was "Let the Light Shine Through." And I was like, I have a song for that. I feel like I could write a song. And so this is what came out. Oh, and this is the one that won a Posy Award this year. So that was fun. Yeah. Just brag on myself a little bit. Mm-hmm. Let the light come through like a door wide open. Let it all be new. All that once was broken. Let the light come through like a hearth in winter. Let it fill the room, ever warm and tender. It lives in me, it lives in you. So let the light come through. Let the light come through like a sacred morning or evening, all hope renewed. See the world transforming, illuminate the places in the dark, and let your life be like a blazing star. Remember that the light is where you are, and it lives in me, it lives in So let the light come through. Let the light come through. There's no need for hiding. It was always you. Ever golden shining, illuminate the places in the dark. And let your life be like a blazing star. Remember that the light is where you are. It lives in me, it lives in you. It lives in me, it lives in you. It lives in me, it lives in you. So let the light come through. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I've got one more regular song and then a super song, which is 2 songs squished together. I could just say 3 songs, but that's not as fun to talk about. So this next one is called Let It Slide. And it's just about finding something every day that is a little heavenly, to look for the good in every moment. I've been dragging my feet again, can't seem to get my mind on the right track. And it's been a couple of months now, and I keep hoping I'll get that high back. Why do I wake up to the sun and see only dark? Child, let it slide. There's a little piece of heaven right before your eyes. Child, give it up. 'Cause if you keep on keeping it, you're gonna miss so much in this life. Don't you remember that clarity that you were promising you'd never forget? Where is that in your mind now? Has it been crowded out by your bitterness? Oh, and you can't make people stay. You can only change yourself. Oh, and the sooner you let go, the sooner you make room for something else. Child, let it slide. There's a little piece of heaven right before your eyes. Child, give it up. 'Cause if you keep on keeping it, you're gonna miss so much in this life. And I know it hurts, and it might be worse than you expected it would be. Child, look around, there's no one here now. You are your only enemy. Yeah. Oh, child, let it slide. There's a little piece of heaven right before your eyes. Child, give it up. 'Cause if you keep on keeping it, you're gonna miss so much. Oh, if you keep on keeping it, you're You're gonna miss so much, oh, if you keep on keeping it. You're gonna miss so much, oh, if you keep on keeping it. You're gonna miss so much in this life. Thank you. All right, so before we go into this deep state of listening and meditation, and I send you off into the world to operate heavy machinery while you're feeling that way, I just want to say once again, thank you to Rio Grande CSL for sponsoring this event. Thank you. This is such a lovely thing to do for your community at large. And I'm just really grateful that I got to be a part of like your first thing here in this building. Like, that's really cool. And, you know, I don't know what the process was to get this ready for tonight, but I know that it was lightning fast, and there were probably a lot of people who did it for absolutely nothing except for the joy of doing it. So let's just give a round of applause for all those people. I don't know who they are, but... And just as human beings, I want to thank you for just opening your heart, being willing to listen, being willing to learn something new, maybe think of something new, ask yourself a new question. And that's here, but also when you're out in the world. It's a really important thing. So thanks for being human and being willing to grow. So this next song I said was a super song. I had the first part, the second part was already written by the time I ever did played this kind of show for the first time, which is sort of switched up, and I've switched some songs around and stuff. But in the middle of a tour last year, I was like, I have a first part to this song, and I need to write it. And so I wrote it on the plane, and it's based off of a Rumi poem. And the line in the Rumi poem that inspired me was, you probably know it, out beyond the ideas of right and wrong, there is a field. I'll meet you there. Yes. So, and I think right now, it's more important than ever to remember that that field is real. It's a real place. And we can go there and we can meet each other on the solid ground of connection. And the second part, I had the honor of performing for 4 of my most formative teachers last summer in my hometown of Sumter, South Carolina. That's where I'm from. And my theater teacher was there, my music teacher was there, my 2 English teachers, one of whom taught me about poetry and metaphor, and another who was this like wacky lady in our small town in South Carolina who had like a xylophone who would do like sound healing with us and like burned incense, and none of us from small town South Carolina knew what the heck she was doing. But that was kind of like my first introduction to anything like that. And I was like, this is kind of cool. And like at one point she changed our curriculum so that part of what we learned was how to write in calligraphy. And like, it was just like this, she was such an interesting person. And so she was there, and I just thought how special that like, this is kind of a culmination of everything that I do for a living is these 4 people. And that was where I got my start with all those things, with those teachers. So. But my theater teacher was in the audience, and I remember one time he was talking about trust. And so, you know, when I got to this point in my journey and wanted to write more about this idea of trust, something stuck in my head that he said. And what he said is so he was talking about improv, and he said there's 2 things to improv. One is yes and, right? You probably all know that if you know any improv. The other is about trust, because when you're up on stage with other people and you have no idea what's coming next, you really have to trust the people around you, and you have to trust yourself. And he said, if you really want to cultivate trust, he said, you should go out into an open field, close your eyes, and run. And as you can imagine, that's a very challenging ask. I have tried it. And boy, do you get in touch with trust, that's for sure. And I would recommend, maybe you don't want to run in an open field, but I would even just say go walk in an open field. Dedicate yourself to 20 steps, 25 steps. You won't open your eyes until the end of the 25 steps. And just see how quickly your trust kicks in, how quickly it requires an act of faith from you. And so this second part of the song is about that, and it was inspired by that concept. So I invite you all to just close your eyes, vibe. I'm going to close my eyes for a lot of this first part. It's just a drone underneath the first part here, and then we'll move into more moving instrumentation. Whoever you are, may you come in and sit at my table and call me a friend. Whoever you are, may I have no fear, just an open heart and a listening ear. May I see in you the part of me that feels the way you do. May I understand why. May I understand you. May we grow and change and learn a little every time we share. There's a field beyond the two of us, and I'd like to meet you there. There is a distance, an unnatural space, and you sit at my table, but you're 1,000 miles away, and I know you're afraid. If it helps, so am I. But we can't keep on shaming our demons. We must bring them to light. May I see in you the part of me that feels the way you do. May I understand why. May I understand you. May we grow and change and learn a little every time we share. There's a field beyond the two of us, and I'd like to meet you there. There's a field where flowers grow so tall they touch the stars at night. There's a field where right and wrong no longer rule over our lives, where the lion and the lamb can run and play and laugh and share. There's a field beyond the two of us. There's a field beyond the two of us. There's a field beyond the two of us, and I'd like to meet you there. I dreamed my day would come when I would touch the sky, float in an endless love, live in an endless high. safe and tall from all I once believed, and then I watched them fall. And the darkness came and the city did burn, and I sat in the ash and the tears and the hurt, screamed in the face of the great unknown, and it said, you don't get it, I'm taking you home. The darkness came and the city did fall, but it brought the sweetest fruit of all. I need no tower and I need no high, I am all that I wanted, I am sky. I am sky. I am sky. I am sky. And now I dance through life in shapes of question marks. The choreography of endless light and dark. And the darkness came and the city did burn, and I sat in the ash and the tears and the hurt, screamed in the face of the great unknown, and I said, you don't get it, I'm taking you home. Darkness came and the city did fall, but it brought the sweetest fruit of all. I need no tower and I need no high, I am all that I wanted, I am sky. I am sky. I am sky. I am sky. And I go running in the open fields, eyes closed, running in the open fields. I go running in the open fields, I'm remembering who I am. I go running in the open fields, eyes closed, running in the open fields. I go running in the open fields, I'm remembering who I am. I go running in the open fields, eyes closed, running in the open fields. I go running in the open fields, I'm remembering who I am. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your life. Come back to solid grounds.
Thank you, Jesse Powers. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Woo! All right. Thank you, Solid Grounds, for coming out tonight, supporting. I'm sure that there's still some more merch back there if you'd like to check it out. Thank you so much. I just want to remind everyone that next week we will have Jim Jones and Miriam Funke. Jim Jones has been one of our guests a couple times. He's a great, great artist. You'll love him. And thank you so much. Have a great night. Be safe.
Thank you, Bill.